Good morning, class 10th. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. This is chapter light, reflection and refraction. In last class, we have done the topic reflection, and in today's class, we are going to start with refraction. So what basically refraction is? Refraction is bending of light when it enters obliquely from one transparent medium to another. Or in simple words, we can say when light travels from one medium to another medium, it changes its path, that is refraction. The speed of light is maximum in vacuum. Why? Because there is no intermolecular spaces or the atoms or another particles present in vacuum. There is no particle present in vacuum, so that's why its speed is maximum in vacuum. It is 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. Here we have cause of refraction, that is change in speed of light. So why does the speed changes from when it travels from one medium to another, that is air or a glass slab, or from air to water? Because of the intermolecular space between the molecules in liquid and in the gaseous particles. Because in gaseous particles there are larger intermolecular space comparatively to the liquid or the solid particles, so that's why the speed changes of light. Here are some examples of refraction. The very first is the bottom of swimming pool appears higher. Whenever we go to a swimming pool, its bottom appears slight higher than its actual height. Why does this happen? This happens because of refraction. Because the light rays from our eyes reaches to that point, it receives the height a slight upper. Here we have another example. A pencil partially immersed in water appears to be bent at the interface of water and air. I have shown you this example in the last class as well, and here I have the very same example here as well. So see, here you can see the pencil, it is in this direction, and when it enters in water, you can see a slight change in the direction of the pencil. This is just because of the light rays that are here. So this is the direction of the pencil in the medium 1, that is air, and when it goes in the medium 2, it appears slight downwards to the glass. So this is the example of refraction. This is very common example of refraction. Now here we have also an example of refraction is lemon placed in a glass tumbler appears bigger. जो lemon glass tumblers में रखे हुए होते हैं वो काफ़ी बड़े लगते हैं, उसके actual size से थोड़े बड़े लगते हैं. Letters of a book appears to be raised when seen through a glass slab. Actually ऐसा भी होता है जब हम एक glass slab से या फिर किसी glass शीट से अगर आप देखोगे तो जो लेटर्स होते हैं किसी भी बुक के या फिर कहीं पर भी लिखे हुए लेटर्स, वो काफ़ी थोड़े उससे बड़े लगते हैं, वो रेज्ड हुए लगते हैं. सो these are some examples of refraction. Here we have an official definition of refraction: the bouncing back of light when it strikes on a polished surface like mirror. This is also like reflection, but in this case we have two mediums. One is air or another one could be water or solid, liquid or solid. So here is a diagram showing refraction. So what happens in this? See, this is medium 1, that is air. This is medium 2, that is glass, and this one is again medium 1 is air. So when the light ray comes and strike to the glass slab, this will be the refracted ray, and when it strikes to the glass slab, it changes its direction a slight toward the left hand side, and then when it strikes again to the glass slab, it will again change its direction and move parallel to the imaginary ray that was to the refracted ray, and this will be known as emergent ray. The ray that was in glass or medium 2 will be the incident ray. Okay, so here we have incident angle 1, this is refracted angle 1, this one is incident angle 2, and this is angle of emergence. Here the extent of bending of ray of light at the opposite parallel faces of rectangular glass slab is equal and opposite, so the ray emerges parallel to the incident ray. That's why this ray is parallel to this refracted ray, and the emergent ray and the refracted ray will always be parallel to each other. And this difference between these two rays, that is emergent ray and refracted ray, will called lateral displacement, and lateral displacement depends on refractive index of glass slab. It means the speed, the change in the speed when it travels from one medium to another, that is refractive index, and thickness of glass slab, that how much thick is this glass slab. The lateral displacement totally depends on these two conditions. Here we have the laws of reflection. The first law of reflection is the incident ray, refracted ray and the normal to the interface of two transparent media at a point of incidence all lie at the same plane. What happens, what this first law says is, this refracted ray, this incident ray and this normal, they all lie at the same plane. This is the plane, this one, and the refracted ray, the incident ray and the normal, they all lie at the same plane here, right? So first rule is right. Now we have the second rule as Snell's law. The ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is constant for a light of given color and for a given pair of media. So what this law says, that the sine I, that is sine of incident, upon sine of refraction, sine R, is equals to constant. Here we have refractive index as well. Refractive index is our next topic. This says, and very first of all, refractive index is denoted by n. The ratio of speed of light in a given pair of media is known as refractive index. So here refractive index is equals to the velocity of light in medium 1 upon the velocity of light in medium 2. That is the velocity of light in medium 1, that is air, or upon the velocity of light in medium 2, that could be liquid or solid. It depends on the medium that we are taking. Here we have some points in refractive index. First is N12, means refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. It means if N21 will be equal to velocity of medium 1 upon velocity of medium 2. In the second case, if we wrote it like this, N12 means refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium, and 12 is equals to velocity of medium 2 upon velocity of medium 1. So in today's class, this is it. This is refractive index. Do share your doubts. Thank you.